David was on SNL with you, Gary?
Yeah, Larry David was there.
Oh, he was a writer. He was a writer on SNL.
He was a writer who never got anything on the air, and he was so angry about it that in the wrap party up at the Rainbow Room after the last show, he came up to me and he said, "I'm going to kill Dick tonight." No, true. He told me, and he had a little vial of clear liquid, and he said, "I'm going to kill Dick." I assumed it was arsenic. Then I see him circling around Dick Ebersol's, gin martini or whatever, around the bar, and I thought, am I going to be an accomplice? Oh, no, this is a joke. Of course it's a joke. And if I say something, I'm going to look like a fool. So I just spent a sleepless night, thinking that maybe I should have said something. Years later, I'm watching Seinfeld, and of course, George slips a Mickey to his boss. I thought, I was part of that. But Larry, we used to keep money for Larry because everybody knew he'd be unemployed. It was just a really interesting experience. But now I got to do Curb Your Enthusiasm, and I think you did like one or two before me or after or whatever.
Yeah.
What was that experience like for you? For me, it was bliss.
It was absolute bliss. My friend Jeff Garland had invited me in to do it. So, and in my episode, I had been an investor in the restaurant, and I had a pool party and invited everybody. And so Larry and everybody, and Julia, everybody comes to the party, and my son gets out of the pool. He's like 8 years old, and his mom takes his trunks off, and he's hung like a Shetland pony. And so they're remarking on the sides of him. He's like Dillinger. So anyway, at the next meeting afterwards, Larry asked me about my kid's penis, and I'm going, "What? You're so." I'm so incensed that we get into a big fight and we have a big argument. But then again, I meet him one more time with the kid at a screening of Richard Lewis's HBO special, and the kid and Larry David start insulting each other back and forth. And the little boy, the sweetest kid, I think Michael Perez, whatever was his name, he didn't want to say anything mean. And I said, "Okay, I'll come up with the mean things, and you say them, so they won't be mad at you." And
so the way that he works is he basically just tells you what the premise of the scene is, and then it's ad-libbed through there, right?
Oh, yeah, there's no script. No script at all. No.
Was that season 4 with you?
3, I think. Yeah.
3, yeah, because I did season 4, and I was the weatherman, and I came in. I didn't even audition. He just talked to me for a few minutes, said, "Can you start tomorrow?" And so he said, "Improvise a weathercast. Just make sure you say it's going to rain on Sunday." Okay. Do another. Make sure you say it's going to rain on Sunday. Okay. Now, tomorrow we're at the golf course, and you're playing golf, and I'm going to confront you and tell you that you're bullshitting the weathercast, so the golf course is empty. Just make it up. 6 cameras are running. You do it, and he makes a couple of suggestions. You do it again, and you move on.
It's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
I want to know how somebody so brilliant never got a sketch on Saturday Night Live. Did you listen when he would pitch a sketch? When he would pitch a sketch at SNL when you were there, Gary?
Yeah.
Why did it not? Because all his premises sound.
It goes back to what I thought earlier with Dick, and I'm not throwing Dick under the bus, but he's not a funny guy. He didn't understand Larry. Larry's humor is very esoteric. He wrote a sketch about architects arguing over the height of the stool on the elevator in a new building. That was the premise.
Yeah.
And so it just wasn't understood. We got it. Julia adored him, which obviously that relationship went on to work. Yeah. But the writers understood that Larry was brilliant, but it just wasn't understood by the producers.
Didn't get it.